Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Rashana Levin, Realtor with KW United. So I wanted to talk about different dates that you need to consider and different numbers that you need to know and have in your arsenal, because you never know when you're going to need them. And if you lose the documents, you won't have them. So I'm going to walk you through, show you on the computer what you should do to keep your things intact, and so you won't panic when that time comes. So let's get into it.
All right, it's important to understand different dates. So, the reason why I wanted to create this is because years ago I lost my purse and I had to cancel all my credit cards, and I did not know, and my debit card, and I did not know the number. And then, life gets busy and hectic, and sometimes you just forget things. You don't know what the number is, and you don't remember when something expires. So let's get into it. So first up, credit cards. So you need to know the credit card number of each of your cards, when it expires, and the number to the reported lost or stolen or damaged number. Because this is the thing, if your wallet or your purse gets stolen, how are you going to report it lost if you don't have the card, if it was stolen? So you may not know the number, and the number is not on your statements. So it can be complicated. So I would say write all the numbers down or take a picture of it and then put it in a password protected something in a PDF document. So then only you have access to it. So that's number one. Second thing, driver's license. A lot of people don't know when their license expires because we don't have to renew this like every 2 years. It's usually every 6 years, depending on, what state you're in. So actually, sometimes you need to know what your driver's license number is for different applications and things. So you need to know what the actual card number is and when it expires and all of that. And if you decide to if you just want to renew, if you like, say for instance, if you are an organ donor and you said, I don't want to be an organ donor, find out ahead of time what the process is to remove things, to make changes, and all those different things. So up next, homeowners insurance and renters insurance. You need to know what the policy number is. You need to know what the deductible amount is if you file a claim and when it expires. And the closer you get to the expiration date, you want to get a review from your insurance company and make sure you have the right coverages, and actually ask them, is it possibly going to go up? Because you do not want to be surprised. Next, license plate decals. You do not know how many times I'm out and about shopping, getting gas, whatever, and people's decals are not the right dates. They're like months expired and people don't know. So don't wait too late. One, you need to know what your license number is. You need to know when the expiration date is and handle those things ahead of time. And a lot of times, if you actually owe money for personal property taxes, they will do what's called a DMV stop. Don't ask me how I know that. But they will put a hold on your accounts until those personal property taxes are paid. So make sure you're in good standing or you won't be able to get the updates. And also make sure your address is correct. Next, passport. You need to know what your passport number is. You need to know what the expiration date is. And don't wait until it gets too close and then you cannot renew it, because it can be a lengthy process to reinstate the passport, to get it back, because the processing times are lengthy. And finally, for this video today is state inspection. So I would say it's always a busy time at the end of the month to get a state inspection. But remember when it's actually due. So say, I'm doing this video in August and your state inspection is up at the end of September. So I would say put it in your calendar, September like 15th, and then put that in your calendar to auto renew every year. So that's anything on this list. When it actually expires, put that in your, like, you can use Google Calendar or whatever if you're digital, or you can put it in your actual calendar to actually remind you so you won't forget. So that is all for today's video. Make sure that you know what your timelines are, know what your numbers are, because you never know when you're going to need them. And when you need them, you need them. You don't want to have to panic and not know what those numbers are. Make it a great day. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.